Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the
Hello, welcome to Paraxis 2.0. In the video that you're about to see of me showing off all the stuff in the dev testing room, I did say that we're going to have someone on who is a developer, but he won't be here because he's currently busy with other stuff. But he will be here for Alpha 2 as well as the other developer who has started to work. So that's nice. I just want to explain to you exactly what's going to happen for 2.1. Sorry, 2.0. The current change log is that we've added stealth, a few new weapons, outside textures, and decor items, as well as made the vent a little bit more tolerable. That's essentially all that's changed. But, oh yeah, and I fixed a problem with the shadows. What will be coming next is perfection of the weapons, fixing up of the stealth, making every single wall possible to explode depending on what the developer chooses, and a brand new type of wall. And that's all that needs to be told. That's all that needs to be shown off. You'll see in the following clip. Hello and welcome to Alpha 1.5 of Paraxis. There's another person that's going to be coming on either before or after this section, but he's also a developer. He's working on the website. I do most of the work for the actual game. I'm the main person who works on the game. But there's still developers and they get to work on their own campaign. Speaking of campaigns, welcome to Alpha 1.5. You'll probably see that the first change is that my HUD has been uploaded to this character, which means this HUD you'll see on my campaign, not other people's campaigns. Everyone has their own campaign, and you also might notice that the shadow problem is fixed, where they'd move with the character randomly. So, hope you're happy about that. Man, 2 changes already. How great. How about we get on to the next change, something that makes the vents a little bit more fun. So we'll quickly do that. Click on open vents. Before they would just disappear and delete themselves. Now you can walk right through them, and like they like close up and stuff, so enemies can't get through them. Enemies can't go through doors and stuff, so that would make sense. I'll pick up some ammo. I turn down the sound so it fits in with my microphone a lot easier. And you might notice we've also got 2 new weapons. One is the ultimate weapon and one is a crossbow. I'm not changing the sounds just yet because it's not a priority just yet, but it will be done very soon. We'll quickly move up over here. You like the shadows? Yep, of course you do. Here is the splosh of random textures for the outside world, because there's going to be planetary combat at one point. So have a good look at that, and now we'll move on to the next location. So that's looking lovely still. Absolutely lovely. Sounds will start to be implemented soon. We'll now discuss the new stealth option, and I've got to be careful because there's now actually death animation. So as you can see, nobody's angry, right? And they're not angry until I get too close to them. So if I shoot this guy, he'll actually aggravate that guy as well, because that's how stealth now works, right? So I shoot him and he gets aggroed. I think one of them is near the door, so we'll do that a few times. And bam. They still get stuck in doors every now and then. As you can see with the HUD, it shows me what weapon I'm holding and stuff. And I'm keeping the ammo thing like this, because my campaign is actually inspired off of the Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior games, the classic ones. So if you shoot an enemy, he aggravates other enemies around him, like what just happened there. It's cool, isn't it? But that only happens with quiet weapons. So what does this mean for weapons such as the crossbow? Well, I'll show you the crossbow in a sec. I want to show you this. This is the newest weapon, which is the ultimate weapon. So if you fire it, it's a little bit work in progress, as you can see what just happened there. but it destroys everything in its path, so, and it's only got one shot, so it's a pretty powerful weapon and very important to have. Now I'll show you the stealth. This is the new stealth room. So you can see a bunch of enemies and stuff right there, and as you see, this guy got triggered because I stood too close to the window. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to be standing here so he wouldn't get triggered. But if I was standing here, he wouldn't have seen me. But because I stood too close to the window, he saw me, and he's trying to get to me, but he can't because everything is closed up and he can't get through the window. If we go over here, you can see that there are boxes. You can shoot past these boxes and over them. And they've got this nice little effect to them. So we'll shoot this guy with the crossbow. Bam, he's gone, and it didn't aggravate anyone, right? If you alert an enemy once, they'll be alerted forever, right? So if you shoot them, they will chase you down to the bitter end, unless you kill them or get away really in a very smart fashion. But if you shoot them once and you get away, they will still be angry, but they will not be as angry as they would if you shot them. They have a greater aggro range if you shoot them once. They don't have a very good aggro range if you haven't shot them at all, in other words. Or if they just haven't been alerted, because you can alert people by shooting. You get the idea. You alert people by shooting someone, it alerts all the others around them, etc. That's basically how it works. So crossbow's got very limited ammo. Enemies don't get aggravated if you shoot an enemy with a crossbow, because it makes no noise, right? Now I'm out of crossbow bolts, because there's only 3 you can carry. This guy's angry because I stood next to the window, and he's still angry. And because I can't do anything, I've got to shoot these guys out and kill them. Alright, yada yada yada. Bam, he's dead. And that's the stealth. Fairly simple, but it works. And it looks rather nice. You can't go through these boxes, but it makes this nice little shadowy effect. It's looking pretty good so far. I like the stealth. And that is the latest changes to 1.5. Apart from the brand new death animation. Let's show you how you die. Stand here for a little bit and you die, your character falls over, and bam. And what you saw there was a dialogue system. You'll probably see that next time because it's not finished yet. It's getting there though, so thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next update when everything is sorted out in 2.0.